used to these rays. I'm feeling exposed, but I can't hide no more. I can't hide. As the sun shines in all of my glory, my flaws don't look so bad at all. What was I so afraid of?
Good morning, everybody. It's Sharmel. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. Y'all, it's 4:45. It was 4:40 in the morning, and I'm getting ready to go work out, y'all. Getting ready to go to Orange Theory. Life been doing this thing. It's been a lot going on. Don't really want to get into it right now, but I've been kind of slacking. Only went once last week. I did not ride my bike at all. Oh no, I think last week I went once and I rode my bike once last week. Yesterday morning I was supposed to get up and ride my bike, but I didn't. And so then I had the idea to sign up for the 5 a.m. class today for Orange Theory. And I've done the 5 a.m. classes and I have a love-hate relationship with them. I love that I could just go and get it out the way so I don't be thinking about it all day. But y'all, when that alarm go off, I be feeling it. And I feel like I need my inhaler. Give me 1 second. But yeah, y'all, my allergies have been tearing me up. I'm just, got me a Celsius. Probably not gonna drink this whole thing, but I'm gonna drink a little bit and then put a little bit in my water if I can get it open. This is the peach mango. Y'all, these lungs. Oh my god. Ever since like 2019, when I had COVID, when I didn't know it was COVID, because I stand by that was COVID. Oh y'all, my lungs. Yeah, I've had like asthma since then, and now when it's like allergy season, just the pollen and stuff in the air, like it just triggers my asthma, like irritates my lungs. Oh, so I've been dealing with that all week too. But I got a Celsius, y'all. This is the peach mango and green tea. I love drinking these. Not all the time, but I will drink one of these before I go to work sometime. I do like drinking, not the whole thing, but maybe like a half of these before I work out. And I specifically like the fizz-free one because the normal ones, they're kind of bubbly. And something about drinking bubbles and then going to work out don't sit right with me. So I typically like the fizz-free ones, but they don't have a lot of different flavors for the fizz-free. I wish I could take y'all with me, but when you sign up, they have all these rules. Basically, you can't record in there. You can't bring your phone in there. So y'all, I can't take y'all with me. Let me grab my stuff. I got my heart monitor. Put that on when I get there. All right, y'all. Wish me luck. I'll see y'all when I get back. Whew. All right, y'all. So we back home. It's a little later. It's like a little after 7. I'm getting ready to make my lunch for the day and make some iced coffee because we're still on this coffee kick. But y'all, I feel so good. Literally, the hardest part about early morning workouts is just getting up. Once you up and you get there, I promise you, you will feel so much. I don't like the way my glasses are. They dirty. Y'all got new glasses. Little Ray-Bans. Ray-Bans, I don't know. I have a few Ray-Ban. Is it focused? It's not focusing. I don't feel like focusing it. But yeah, I have a few Ray-Ban frames. Ray-Bans tend to be like my favorite frames whenever I go to like an actual eye doctor place. Other than that, I be getting glasses offline. But when I go into the actual eye store, when I update my prescription and get new frames, I typically lean towards Ray-Ban. So these are my new glasses. I have so many different styles of glasses that I wanted just like a simple black everyday pair, and I've been wearing them. Y'all, they look a little thick. She said my prescription didn't change that much, and I had the same prescription for the last couple years, but these new lenses look thick. But anyways, I'm all over the place. But yeah, y'all, the workout was good. I feel so good. I feel so energized. I had a really good workout. Like I was saying, getting up is literally the hardest part. Once you actually get there, or at least for me, once I get there, I just get to moving. And I feel like, yeah, I've never gotten up early. I mean, I haven't done that many 5 a.m. workouts, but I have done a few. And every time I go, I always feel good. And I keep saying, like, I'm gonna just stick with the early morning class, but I always end up falling off. But I do enjoy the morning workouts. And surprisingly, y'all, that's one of the reasons I don't do it sometimes, is because it fills up fast. Every time I've done an early morning workout class, I have to get on the wait list. Eventually, I guess when people drop, I get at it, but it always fills up fast. But anyways, y'all, coffee time. All right, I'm gonna do my lunch first so I can sit down and enjoy my coffee. Not gonna lie, y'all, I've been slacking. I didn't meal prep last week, and I didn't meal prep for this week either. Like I was saying when I first turned on this camera this morning, the last couple of weeks, they've been some rough weeks, so it's been a lot. And meal prepping was just not at the top of my priority list, and I didn't want to overwhelm myself, so haven't meal prep dinner. I have still been doing my salads for lunch. So I've been consistent with that. So I went to Costco this weekend, and they had like a pre-mixed what is it, Caesar salad with romaine and parmesan. And then I went to the grocery store yesterday, and I just got a bag of arugula and spinach to kind of just add to it a little bit, add a few more nutrients to it, because I feel like in general romaine ain't really all that. So yeah, I got arugula and spinach to add to it. And then when I was also at Costco, I picked up this shrimp cocktail, because work smarter not harder. Literally it's just like the shrimp cocktail with the cocktail sauce, but I've been using the shrimp to put on my salad, y'all. So yeah, I got the lettuce mix, added the shrimp on top, added a couple croutons. And then for my dressing, I love Caesar salads, but that dressing can be a little high in calories, so I like to use the Ken's Steakhouse Light Caesar. So it's more of like a vinaigrette than like the creamy Caesar dressing, but it still has like the same flavor palette, and it's like half the calories of regular Caesar dressing. Now I probably need to measure this out, but am I about to do that right now? No. Here is what it looks like if you guys are interested in it. Got my little container. That might be too much, but we're gonna roll with it today. That is lunch for today. Real quick and easy. I'm talking to y'all, so it took me a little longer, but if I wasn't talking to y'all, I mean, I've only been filming this clip for 6 minutes, so. Lunch. Y'all, now I'm about to make a little iced coffee. I wanted to do a little editing before work, but I'll probably just, it's gonna be for like a short, a TikTok short reel, whatever. So what I'll probably do is just import the clips to my phone, and then start editing it on my phone today at lunch or something. I kind of want to go get breakfast. I don't know what I want. I was kind of feeling a smoothie bowl, but then I kind of wanted a breakfast sandwich from Chick-fil-A. The one on the English muffin with the grilled chicken and the egg white. I don't know which one I want to do. But yeah, y'all, happy Tuesday. Hope y'all enjoy your day. I'm going to try to enjoy mine. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Hey girl, hey. It's been a couple days since I talked to y'all. It's actually Sunday. I think, yeah, it's been some days, y'all. But regardless, it was a pretty regular week, y'all. Y'all ain't missed too much. Like I said, it's Sunday. It's Memorial Day weekend. So I'm touching up my makeup right now, y'all, because I'm getting ready to go out. And I was doing good on time, but then I started getting dressed, and I still hate my outfit. yeah, so okay, so I'm getting ready to go out, y'all, for my best friend Nikki. It's her birthday weekend. A little bit. Yeah, it's her birthday weekend, so we are getting ready just to go out and get some food. It's also carnival weekend too out in San Francisco, so it's like some day parties in that area. I think she said it's like reggaeton music, y'all. That's not necessarily usually my vibe when I go out, but I'm all here for new experiences. So that's the plan for tonight or this afternoon. We are, well, I'm super casual. It's cold this weekend, which is annoying because it was pretty nice all week, and then why when the weekend come, the weather want to switch up. So yeah, she also said it's kind of like a chill vibe anyways because she's gone to this place before, I guess. So I have on jeans and a little crop top sweater situation. I like the shirt, not crazy about the jeans. I have on some Pumas. They're like some gold Pumas. My first time wearing them. I had them sitting in my closet for a minute. I like everything for the most part except the jeans. The jeans aren't terrible, but they're just not my favorite. They're a little soggy in the front, y'all. I don't know. I'm just not crazy about the fit of the jean. They're also a little too high-waisted for me. But like my favorite jeans are dirty right now. So I'm like, a little. But yeah, my favorite jeans are dirty. So I don't know. And I mean, I have other jeans that are not my favorites, but I just feel like the vibe I'm going for right now, I kind of need my favorite jeans. And then yeah, I don't know, whatever. Like I said, it's a chill night anyway, so it is what it is. But do kind of wish my outfit was a little different. As y'all can see, I took down the braids. I'm actually going to be doing my hair tomorrow. I'm gonna be doing faux locks, y'all. And before y'all start, I remember when I combed out my locks last time, and then when I had got faux locks, people just act like they were so surprised that I got faux locks. I've seen so many, I don't want to say so many, but it was a couple comments like, what's the point of combing out your locks to get faux locks? Obviously one is permanent, one is not. That's why I did it. And it's also worth mentioning that I didn't comb out my locks because I hate locks. And just because I combed out my locks, it doesn't mean that I'll never do lock styles again. But yeah, anyways, I say all to say, y'all, I got the little half wig back on, but I put it on, I attached it as a ponytail today. Y'all haven't even washed my hair yet because I knew I was gonna throw on this ponytail and slick my hair up, and I'm like, there's no point in washing my hair if I'm just gonna slick it up. But I'm gonna get up tomorrow morning and do my hair. Hopefully it doesn't take all day. I'm not gonna do the parts super small. We'll see, y'all. I just hope it goes well because I gotta go to work on Tuesday, so I gotta finish it tomorrow. I really wanted to start it. Oh, look at Nisha texting. Oh, it's 4:02. Y'all, let me finish my makeup and finish getting dressed and get to me shit. We're gonna talk tomorrow, or we're gonna go hang out, and then we're gonna come back and talk tomorrow because I clearly can't multitask right now. So much food. Yes. For the queen. We deserve. We're really gonna be ready for some time. For sure. We good.
Hey girl, hey, it's the weekend again, so you know what that means. We are back outside. This is a real casual day. Jeans, t-shirt, sneakers, and we are out the door. So we are going to the city today, going across the bridge to San Francisco. The weather was decent. It was pretty windy, but it was real nice. So first stop is Cha Cha Cha, which is like a Caribbean Latin fusion restaurant. They also had a live band this day. The vibes were real chill, kind of upbeat, but still like relaxed and fun. The menu had quite a bit to offer, and when me and my girls go out, we gonna eat. So we had got like Cajun shrimp, quesadillas, these guava chicken wings, potatoes, you know, we got little cocktails as well. All the food was really, really good. So this was Memorial Day weekend. They also had Carnival in San Francisco. So we ended up going to this day party, or at least we tried to go, y'all. The line was ridiculous, and we getting kind of old, right? We TTs now, and we stood in line for as long as we could, y'all. It was police presence. It was just too much going on, and that's not my ministry no more. So we ended up walking the streets a little bit. It was a lot going on. Stumbled across some little bar restaurant, which was cool. They had good music. So yeah, we got some more food, y'all, a couple more cocktails, and we just vibed out. And yeah, y'all, that was pretty much the evening. It was real chill, but it's always a good time when I link up with my girls. But I see y'all later. Bye.
Good morning, y'all. So it is the next day. I'm looking rough, y'all. I just got out the shower and washed my hair. Yeah, y'all, last night did not go as expected, but we still had a really good time. So the original plan was to go eat. So we went to this restaurant called Cha Cha Cha. It's like a Caribbean Latin fusion restaurant. The food was really good. They had a live band there. It was really cute. It was a nice little vibe. And like I think I mentioned yesterday that it was Carnival in the city, so they had like a parade and all of that. We didn't go to that. We were just going to like the afterwards festivities. Now my battery dying, y'all. And so yeah, we went to go eat. Then we were supposed to go to this like day party that was supposed to have like reggaeton and like Latin music or whatever. Y'all, when we got there, it was down the street from the restaurant, but when we walked over there, the line was literally backed up to the corner, and we was like, ooh. And y'all know we get old, right? I'm auntie status now. Standing in lines ain't in my ministry no more. So we stood in line for a little bit, but like the more we stood, we was like, it's gonna be at least another 30 minutes before we get to the front. On top of that, if the line is looking like this, I can only imagine what inside looks like. Like I'm sure it's packed in there. And so yeah, we ended up not going to the day party, but like I said, because it was Carnival, it was just like a lot of people in the streets. There was a lot of little stuff going on, so we ended up walking to like a nearby bar. It was like a bar restaurant or whatever. Sat there, got some drinks. They had good music, and we just chilled, had a good time. Like I said, didn't go as planned, but you know, spending time with your friends is always a good time. So yeah, y'all, that's what we did. And now it's the next day. It's Monday, so it's Memorial Day. Y'all, like I've been telling y'all, I gotta do my hair. So I finally got up this morning and washed it. I wanted to do my hair like Friday, Saturday, but it was just so much going on. I feel like since I got off of work Friday, literally as soon as I got off of work Friday, I went to a graduation dinner. And then Saturday was my mother-in-law's birthday, so we had a barbecue for her. Then yesterday was Sunday, went to church, then went out for Nikki's birthday, and now it's Monday, and I'm like, I still ain't did my hair. So I'm gonna try to knock it out today because I do have to go back to work tomorrow. So I'm doing faux locks, like boho faux locks. I don't want them too small, but I do want them extra boho. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing. It is 8:50, so I'm getting ready to go grab me some coffee because I need to go grocery shopping this weekend. I don't have coffee. I need to go get some coffee and a little breakfast. Then when I get back, I'm going to start on my hair. The goal is to be done by like 5:30, 6 o'clock at the latest. And I feel like that's more than enough time because I know I'm a break taker. I also ain't did my hair like that for real in a long time, so I know it's going to be a bit of a learning curve. But hopefully we could be done between 5 and 6. So yeah, y'all, first up is coffee. long time no see. It's been a minute. Even though this will probably all still be in the same vlog, I feel like my last clip, I was talking about doing my hair. I was doing faux locks, y'all. I done did the faux locks. I done wore the faux locks for about 3 weeks. I done took the faux locks down. I done did another style, which I've had in for almost a week now. So it's probably been almost 4 weeks to a month since I vlogged. I started this vlog, y'all. It is like mid-June. It's June 18th today to be exact. So obviously it's been a minute. It was not my intention to go so long without vlogging. Y'all know my life been kind of like just all over the place this year. Honestly, the last 5 years my life has just been an emotional roller coaster. And I don't want to come on camera being sad, because I really hate this. I feel like every time every time I stop vlogging, something happens. I come back with a sob story and I hate it. I absolutely hate it, because yeah, I don't want that to be my story. I don't want to. Anyways, y'all, long story short, y'all, one of my cousins recently passed. It's been actually almost a month since she's passed. I feel like I briefly, if I remember, I look at the footage, but I feel like I briefly mentioned something about it in a previous clip. I didn't say what it was, but I did mention like something was going on. And yeah, and this was one of those ones where it was like completely unexpected. So this cousin, she's like she's like my mom's generation, so older than me, but also like full of life, y'all. One of my fun cousins. She lived out on the East Coast, so I hadn't seen her since last summer. Yeah, I remember she came to my place, in my apartment. She came to my church. Like, one of those cousins, like anytime you around her, you don't got to worry about nothing and it's gonna be a good time. And so yeah, y'all, this one was just completely unexpected. I feel like me and my auntie were having a conversation. Like I said, my family, we've experienced a lot of death in my family over the last 5 years, and it's one of those things where it's like, even though you know it's a part of life, it's something that you never just really ever prepared for. Like, no matter how hard you try to be prepared for it, it's like you can't. And so yeah, y'all, this one, it definitely just kind of threw me off. Hold on, text me. So yeah, y'all, I've been dealing with that, just grieving, going through the grieving process, still dealing with life, managing life. Like I mentioned, she did live on the East Coast, so she lived like outside of DC. And it's crazy because I think a couple years ago, the first time I went to DC was for her birthday. Y'all know I'm out in California. Most of my family is out here in California, but a few of us, some of us, we did fly out to Maryland like 2 weeks ago for her service, which was also just kind of bittersweet. It's so crazy. It's so crazy how God works. So last year we started planning a family reunion, and it was gonna kind of be like a destination type family reunion trip, because this side of my family, we don't really do traditional family reunions like that very often. So we were really trying to put something together, and I was a part of the committee, and my cousin that recently passed, she was also on the planning committee. And so originally when we first started planning last year, we proposed the idea of having it at her house in Maryland, because she has a beautiful home out there. And I don't even want to call it a yard, it's a field, okay? They got so much land, the backyard is huge. So we were planning this family reunion out there, but we ended up changing the destination, because like I mentioned, most of the family is here in California, and y'all know them flight prices, they ridiculous these days. And it was gonna be a lot, with especially people who had a lot of people in their households, like getting flights and stuff to get everybody out there. So we ended up changing the location to Vegas. And then like a month prior to her passing, we actually just ended up postponing the entire thing, because it just was having some hiccups with pulling everything together. So we ended up postponing it. But the crazy thing, y'all, is that her service ended up being the same weekend that we were planning, that we chose this date over a year ago. And her service ended up being the same weekend that would have been our family reunion. So it's like the family, we still ended up going out to Maryland. And I don't want to call it a family reunion, but we still ended up having family time. And so y'all, it was a lot. It was a really, like I said, bittersweet moment. So yeah, y'all, just kind of dealing with that. Outside of dealing with that, I just felt like I just been really busy lately in general with just like work and stuff and life. And so I planned, like I said, because a lot of my family, we went out there, a lot of us stayed for the whole weekend. And so y'all packed my camera, because I was like, maybe I'll try to vlog a little bit while I'm out here. Y'all, I didn't touch that camera not one time. And so yeah, but that's what's been going on. In spite of it, I'm still trying to, y'all got a pimple on my chin and it hurt. And I feel like this just popped up today while I was at work. I really don't know how much footage I have to even put this vlog together. Part of me was thinking about just scrapping everything. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I feel like every time like I get motivated, or every time like I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get back on track, just like something else happens and it's exhausting. So yeah, but I'm trying. And I feel like I always say that I'm trying. And I try not to be so hard on myself, because it's literally life, literally dealing with life. And so yeah, but y'all, I don't want to get too sad or sappy and emotional or anything like that. So yeah, I have been grieving, but I still have to live. So yeah, it's actually Wednesday. It is about, ooh, time is past about, it's like 6:15. I just got home from work not too long ago, just freshened up, and now I'm getting ready to head out the door. I'm gonna go link up with Misha. Haven't met up with the girls in a minute. I think the last time I seen everybody was almost probably a month ago for my best friend Nikki's birthday. We all went out for her birthday. Oh, I think that's in the clip. Oh shoot, I think I got clips from that. I think that's the last time I didn't see them. So yeah, me and Misha, we just gonna go to like a little happy hour at a local spot. I guess they also do karaoke on Wednesdays. Y'all know I love a good karaoke moment. The crazy thing, y'all, our karaoke spot, it's no more. They didn't close down. So first of all, y'all know it was always a hole in the wall type of place, right? It wasn't like this upscale nice establishment. It's definitely like a little hole in the wall bar, but we loved it. Especially too, because when we first started going, I think in 2022 when we first started going, the crowd was kind of like an older crowd, you know. So I'm mid-30s, so the crowd was like my age and up, like late 30s, 40s, probably even some 50s out there. And so y'all, we used to just go and have a good time. We didn't have to worry about no riffraff, nothing. But over the years, y'all, the YNs, they've been pulling up, y'all. Every time we go, I feel like the crowd has been getting younger and younger. And on top of that, it has been getting so packed. And it's it's not the biggest establishment. It's pretty small. And then like, they did something weird, like, okay, because during COVID, they started building out all of these little like wooden things into the sidewalk and into the street. Hey babe. Hey. But yeah, during COVID, they started like at businesses, I guess, for like social distancing and being out in the air and stuff, having proper ventilation. They started building all of these like little wooden things extended from the sidewalk for like businesses and restaurants and stuff. So they have one of those little things out front, but then they like closed off one of the sides, I guess, so that people can only enter from one side, which started to feel like really unsafe after a while, because I'm like, we're in this small establishment, there's only one way in, one way out. The crowd is getting larger every time we go. The crowd is also getting younger. It was just a lot going on. I'm not gonna lie, the last few times we went, it didn't have the same vibe. I didn't feel as safe, and it just wasn't as fun as it was when we first started going, y'all. And so because of that, we stopped going as often because like, yeah, we wasn't really feeling the crowd too much, and it was always too much. But then y'all, like a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago, y'all, they had a shooting, and that was kind of like, yeah, I don't really care to go back. Then they would also have like this pop-up outside that they were selling food. It was like a family-owned business or whatever, but then they recently posted that they not gonna be at that location no more either, and the food used to be good. So that was like a double. Like, we used to go have a good time and then get some good thank you, some good late night food. But it's like now it was just kind of like so yeah, me and Misha about to go to this place. I've been to this place before, but I guess they're kind of rebranding to add in little different things. Misha went not too long ago and she said she had a really good time. The happy hour menu was really good. So yeah, we're gonna go pull up today for a little Wednesday pickup. Tomorrow is actually Juneteenth too, but I gotta work. It's okay. But yeah, y'all. So I'll see y'all in a minute whenever Misha texts me and let me know that she's ready. Y'all, so it is Saturday. Looking a little rough right now, but it's been a pretty chill morning. We just finished eating a little brunch, and now we're gonna start a little project. So y'all know I recently chopped off my locks, and today's the day. My man is gonna be cutting off his as well. We're not cutting them all the way off, but y'all, it's been, I think, 6 years that he's had his locks, because he started a year before me, so this would have been 5 years for me. And when he started his, y'all, he fell victim to the high top look. So he only had his locks up here, and then he had it faded down here. And so I don't know why my camera won't stay focused on his head. And so for the last couple of years, he's been talking about potentially doing a full head. And so we finally, well, he finally grew his sides out. I kept telling him, like, if you're gonna do it, it's probably best to grow your sides out in the winter time, because, you know, it might get a little rough, okay? It's gonna be a little incohesive for a minute. So he, I think it's been 8 or 9 months that he's been growing his sides out. His hair is shrunken up quite a bit right now, but he definitely has some length on it. My camera is making me so mad. But yeah, he definitely has a cool amount. So y'all, we are going to be chopping these in half and then reattaching them. His hair has gotten so long. Like, a lot of people don't realize how long his hair is, because he usually, stand up real quick, babe. He usually keeps his hair like braided up. So a lot of time, a lot of people don't realize how long it is. But y'all, his longest lock is like down here. So yeah, that was another reason he kind of wanted to wait too, because when he decided that he was going to cut him in half, he also wanted to make sure like he wouldn't have to go back super short. So y'all, we are about to get started. You can sit back down if you want. We are about to get started on his hair. I'm excited for him. Y'all know I love a good transformation. Right now we're watching Love Island. We got it paused. So yeah, we're gonna continue to binge watch this and get started on this hair. So what I'm gonna do, he has another, I don't know what, oh, here it goes. Like sometime last year, y'all, he had lost a lock, because whoever started his locks, he went to somebody random, y'all. This is before I was doing locks for real. the way that she sectioned off his hair and parted it was really weird. And so he had this like really small lock in the back, which fell out sometime last year, but we're still gonna repurpose this. So my plan is to pre-section his hair off first. So with the lock that's fallen out, I think he has a total of 39 locks is what we counted the other day. And so yeah, I just want to section them off first before I cut them, just to make sure that it's gonna be, we're gonna have enough, and that it's all mapped out properly. I'm also going to test out one first before I just commit to chopping his locks. I'm like, what if we cut your hair and I can't get them to attach? So we're gonna test one out first before we like fully commit. But yeah, y'all, that's the plan for today. I'm about to set my camera up. We're gonna watch our show and you can watch us work.
And she was like, yes, I think I'm back on the straight up. I said, bitch, what I tell you?
When she first kissed Charlie,
I'm trying to make it so it's easier for me.
Like, he wants to be her first kiss at Villa. I get it.
but right now, Sierra Miller.
I truly enjoy connecting with Taylor. I truly feel like we bond over so much. Our conversations be very lighthearted. So I just realized today, like, me and Taylor never talk about us as a couple, as a unit. So it's like, you keep saying I'm your number one, but we don't really talk about much.
I ain't gonna lie, everybody come from Nick come to me, Ace come to me.
I knew you was the go-to person.
Nick come to me, Charlie come to me, and Ace.
Sorry,
every single boy.
So you like not normal?
I don't know how you want to do your
I
part.
like watching people
Cause how
talk
was these other parts?
and then making up what they're saying.
Okay, let's make it with Charlie again.
Divine electrical gets delivered.
Do you want me to do just straight across?
Color guard is for people
I think
45
that's
plus
what I
and
might
average
do.
risk, not high risk. False positive and negative.
Sour, actually. Sour.
Oh, okay. First you're sour, then you're sweet.
Exactly. So tell me how you feeling.
I feel good, you know, a bit chaotic.
Have you explored a lot of the connections while being in the house so far?
I would have to say that this is like a box of Skittles.
Really?
Like, there's different flavors, different backgrounds, different
Yeah.
connections.
You're a really nice mom.
Oh, thank you.
We have to cleanse it. Just better architecture with
We
you.
need your sage. So that's where we be staying. Just charcuterie.
Well, don't be. They didn't just fly. They be in a hotel room waiting.
I still ain't been here.
Right. I hear what you're saying.
I ain't
Though.
seen nobody.
I don't know. They about to show them a production be messy. They show them probably a little bit. Okay, so we got them all pre-sectioned out. We ended up with 19 new sections. So as far as his parting goes, y'all, I really didn't know how I wanted to do it. Originally, the lady who started his set, I believe she did kind of like triangular diamond style parting, but it was still kind of off. And then like as his hair has matured, you can barely tell that they used to be like triangular or diamonds. It looks more kind of like freestylish now that his hair has matured. So for this first row in the back, I just did regular like box parting, just because I feel like the nape always gets really weird. So I just kind of kept it as simple as possible. And then for this next row, I just did triangle parts, and hopefully by the time we like retwist his hair, it'll all look cohesive. And he didn't want them really small. He wanted the sizing kind of like bigger, because that's like I mentioned, like some of these I honestly probably could have, I wonder if we should cut one of these to fill this out, because like this is one of the really skinny ones that he has in the back, opposed to like some that are.
Cut it.
You want to cut it?
Well, wait. How long is it?
I mean, the length.
Off?
Yeah, hold on, let me try to pull it out this. Yeah, okay. So like this one right here, it's a healthy lock. It's not that there's nothing wrong with it, but I feel like it'll make it's a little bit of hair that's right here compared to some of like this one that's next to it that's a lot thicker. I think I am going to cut this one. I'm going to cut the lock off, and then I'm going to just use that spacing to add to this lock in the back. Babe,
I'm scared.
it's a part of the process for the transformation. But yeah, y'all, I'm also trying to figure out how we're gonna cut it, because since it's only 19 additional locks, he has 39. He wants to keep as much length as possible, So I really don't see the need of cutting like all of it, but I also don't want it to look like super choppy. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out how we gonna do that too, but we're gonna figure it out, y'all. I think it's gonna come together. I believe it's gonna come together. So yeah.
Sierra.
Oh.
I think, Sierra, how are you feeling being back in a couple with Nick?
I feel validated. I think it feels like good to know that not only am I not crazy for feeling the things that I feel, but they're also reciprocated.
I feel like I always put the wrong people first, and I always have in my life. But I'm gonna keep my head held high because somebody.
For your length, I'ma just split the hair and add it to the locks in the area. Cause it's not that much hair right here.
Anything else, Sean?
Yeah. Oh, that's 4. Oh, that's 4 we cut. Damn, that's 4. Oh shit.
It's okay. You're gonna be okay. It's gonna all come together. You trust me.
And rocket boost acceleration. This is the plan. Huh? This is the plan. I'm gonna set up to you.
You did so good.
Who was that?
Buddha.
Face of hope.
Yeah, well, I heard police say, yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm listening now.
Good morning. Good
The
morning,
tattoos
y'all.
just looked at fake.
Who?
So, Shadi, I guess you do want to talk to you? Yes. And I don't mind speaking about it in front of all of the girls. No, of course. So, like, what's going on between you and Ace? Because yesterday, you were one of the girls that I did cry and vent to about him. No, and I feel like you had many opportunities to tell me, like, hey, girl, I still feel a connection. And we talk all the time here, though. So, you have so many opportunities to let me know you did.
I did already. That's not when I initially said, like, nothing has changed.
Bro, that's obviously crazy. That's not being genuine at all.
Okay, am I?
And honestly, I'm a sweet girl, but I'm not naive and I'm not stupid.
It's for the 4 and said, I don't like you like that.
So run me back kind of through the night.
Cause I mean, she only been in there for a couple days and it's been hella drama. All right, y'all. So we are all done. It ended. Can you hold your head up? Thank you. So it ended up being more of like a reconstruction because we really didn't cut them. So our original plan was to cut them in half and to reattach them, but since it ended up not being that many, we didn't want to risk. He wanted to keep his length, long story short. So we did our best to keep his length. Like I said, the lady who started his locks didn't do the best job with his grid, and so like along his perimeter he had like a lot of thinner locks just because she didn't section out enough hair for it. And so what we ended up doing was finding as many thin locks as possible, cutting them, and then like, you know, any loose hair just kind of attaching it to like the next closest lock, and then we pretty much just used all of his locks to fill in. So because we ended up going that route, it wasn't going to be enough to do all 19. So what we ended up doing was kind of fixing the parts a little bit. He's still going to keep a little taper in the front, and yeah, so instead of having all of that, yeah, it's only going to be a little more tapered in the front, and then the rest is his hair. So yeah, y'all, part 1 is done. Obviously we still need to wash it, cleanse it, all that good stuff, and then retwist. But y'all, I'm tired, so we are gonna stop for the day, just pick up tomorrow. But yeah, y'all, I'm excited. I'm low-key gonna miss his high top though. I used to love when he used to have a fresh haircut. But now he got a head full of hair. So yeah, y'all, stay tuned for part too, or I'll probably show y'all the finished product tomorrow after we wash it and retwist. But y'all, he is so excited about his length. And just to give y'all a little reference, look at his hair up here, and it was braided up here, so he still had a little bit of length, but like it was at his ears when it was braided. And that's me. And yeah, you can see how much longer it's gotten since then. But TT tired, y'all. Let's finish watching Love Island. We watched it last year and we really enjoyed it, but there's been so much going on, y'all. We finally had time to just sit down and watch it, which is cool though, because since they do the episodes like every day or whatever, however they do it, we got a bunch of episodes to watch. I think they're at what, 16? And we might be on episode like 10 by now. But yeah, we just been binging it, so yeah, y'all. I'll see y'all later. All right, y'all, so this is the final look. It's been a couple days. So yeah, this is what we working with. He got a haircut. So he still kind of has a little taper on the side, but he has more hair in the back now. It doesn't look too different, but he definitely has like more versatility now. We got more locks to work with, y'all. But yeah, that's it.